Hi guys, how are you today? Time to talk 90 Day Fiance. We have to tackle some tough subjects today. I mean, it happens that way sometimes and it is what it is. I'm just going to put the facts out there and let everyone come to their own conclusions. So first we're going to talk about the Deavan and Jihoon accusations. Deavan is accusing Jihoon of, and I can't say the word because I don't want my video to get flagged. I'm going to put the word at the bottom of the screen and I'm going to use the replacement word of mistreatment. She's accusing him of mistreating Drusilla, and her daughter. And then we're going to talk about the havoc that Brittany has brought into Yaza's life and her life. And I don't even know what to make of it. But let's start with the Drusilla, Jihoon, and Deavan situation. So I know for a while rumors were going around saying that Deavan accused Jihoon's parents of mistreating Drusilla. Then it came out that no, she wasn't accusing his parents at all. She was actually accusing him. And that TLC, there was so much going on, decided to walk away from the story, not invite them to the tell-all because they didn't think this should be made public. I know someone very close to the situation that Deavan tried to keep this out of the public. And she tried to keep it out of the public because we are talking about a child. And I want you guys to remember that. We're talking about a child. And for me, children are off limits. Like, I keep everything quiet when it comes to a child. I make sure that when I'm prepared to tell the story, that it's told in the proper way because we don't want anything being misconstrued, especially when you're talking about a child. Slowly but surely, Jihoon started coming out and talking about it publicly. He expressed his feelings, how he wasn't pleased that Deavan had moved on. He was upset about it. He wasn't handling it very well. He got plastic surgery. Many people said that he did this because of how he was feeling about himself in this whole divorce. But he comes straight out and says he didn't take it well at all. Then, all of a sudden, he penned a 12-page letter, guys, that he made public, just really putting his feelings on the line, which, that's not bad. The part that I feel is bad is that you're forgetting that we're talking about a child. Okay, so he says, he comes straight out and says that Deavan accused him of mistreating Drusilla. And she didn't like it. She packed up and went back to the States. In this letter, he gives details. He says that from the very beginning, Deavan wanted him to treat Drusilla as his own child. But he had trouble doing that. He said that she didn't take well to discipline. Now, I'm going to assume that he means, and this is the controversial part, spankings. Some people say, I don't care. I don't discipline my child that way. Some people say, yes, I believe in spankings. It's a subject that needs to be tackled before you guys decide to make a family. You got to be on the same page about it. If you're the type of person that does spankings and put your hands on your child, it has to be agreed upon for both. So I'm thinking what Jihoon considers a spanking, Deavan considers it mistreatment. But it looks like that didn't happen. According to him, Deavan didn't want Jihoon to discipline her daughter that way. Okay, so I'm going to assume they're talking about spankings because she accused him of, mistreating her child. She didn't like it. She packed up and moved back to the States. And this is how serious she was with her child. She has a right to raise her child, Drusilla, any way that she sees fit. Just because you are a person that believes in spankings doesn't mean that other people are. So that right there is a touchy subject, and I see why TLC backed away and said, we're not going to invite anyone until they could rectify this mess. According to Jihoon, Deavan does not let him see his child, Taeyang. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Taeyang. I'm sorry if it's incorrect. Deavan says that's not the case at all. It's Jihoon that's not communicating with his son, and it's going back and forth and getting extremely messy. And now Jihoon wants to tell his side of the story in the public. I don't know if I would do that because we are talking about a child. But he goes on in this 12-page letter and says that he's very hurt by her relationship. He said that she started dating Topper a month after she got back to the States. If you ask Deavan, she says that's not the timeline at all, that they've been dealing with this for a year. It's going back and forth, back and forth. Who's right, who's wrong, I don't know, but this is a mess and they need to resolve it for the sake of their children. When you make this public, Jihoon, you are bringing the public into your business. You already had the parents in your business. This is a topic that needs to be resolved between you and Deavan. He would also go on to say that his relationship with Deavan was really good for him and that it taught him how to be very mature. Now, again, this is contradicting to me. How do you say that your relationship with someone is good when they are accusing you of something that you claim you didn't do? This is a lot. This is a lot, guys. I'll go ahead and put what I know about it in the comments section and let you actually read the letter. As far as I'm concerned, I want no parts of it because it's dealing with a child. All I will say is I wouldn't have put it out there if I were you, Jihoon. You guys are adults and you need to handle this like adults. Now let's move on to an even messier situation, and it will be the Brittany Yaza situation. You're thinking it gets messier than someone accusing you of mistreating your child? In my book, it gets messier. Okay, so we all know that Yaza has been taking heat for Brittany's behavior from his people. He actually got beat up in his country, and I do think they're going to air this, by Brittany coming out and making accusations against their king. People in Jordan like their king, this is what I'm told, and it was the ultimate disrespect for Brittany to come out and say that the king has affairs on his wife, and not only does he have affairs with his wife, she knows people that have that was with the king. I'll put it that way. Not only that, she's been posting just crazy things on social media. She posted a picture of her lifting up her shirt, showing her bare breasts. Now we know that's not tolerated here. It's really not tolerated in Jordan, and just, so much so that she admitted herself that Instagram has limited her postings. She really got a slap on the wrist about it.
Hi guys, so Instagram is limiting my posts because I have my titty out. It wasn't even my whole titty, it was my side titty. Yo, comment my post, Banks gang, so they'll unfucking block me and I can shake my ass.
But then it gets worse than that. A couple of days ago, John Yates broke the story that it appeared that Brittany was doing drugs on a Instagram live. I mean, whoa. And then it gets worse than that. You think it gets worse than that? It gets worse than that. Then she was actually on live again with a whole bag of marijuana. A huge bag of it. According to her, she was using it for legal purposes. But then in a previous video, she actually rolled a joint and actually smoked it on live. Now this is unacceptable behavior in the US, but can you imagine the pain that Yaza is going through? She is thoroughly embarrassing him in his country and they're getting mad at him and taking it out on him. Brittany, this is not a good look. You have embarrassed Yaza beyond the point of embarrassment, to the point where they are physically taking it out on him. I mean, you guys know those Muslim countries are very, very strict. But not even over there. What about over here? Please stop. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing your family. You're embarrassing your dad. I mean, and poor little Yaza. I mean, I bet you if he could do it all over again, Brittany would be the last person he would bring over to Jordan. This has been an epic failure. Okay, you guys, we got a lot to talk about in the comments section. What do you think about Jihoon's side of the story? Also, Brittany, what do you guys think about that? I mean, the drug accusations, do you think they're true? Also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. It does wonders for my video. If you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys in the comments section. Until next time, talk to you then. Bye.